Welcome to the Generation Cedar podcast. I'm Kelly Crawford, wife and homeschooling mom to 11. You have come to the right place if you crave to live and parent with purpose and need encouragement and inspiration to do your most important job, raising kids for the kingdom. Join me here every other Monday for your short, powerful shot in the arm. Let's dive into today's episode. Well, hello. I want to talk to you today about why your children annoy you and homemaking is boring. How do you like that title? I think often about that woman in the Bible, the intimidating woman hanging out in Proverbs 31. You know, the model of a perfect woman. She wears all the hats, she does all the things. But one thing she does well, one thing is her priority: her home, her husband, and her children. Her other pursuits fall around that. Proverbs 31:27. She looks well to the ways of her home. She is not idle. Somewhere along the way, a few generations back, the priority of homes, children, and husbands took a back seat to promised fulfillment. Women became lured by the sirens of career, accolades, and accomplishment, and the daily, hard, sleeve rolling work became more mundane and distasteful in light of the more exciting, interesting activity available. Women became distracted from their families because, quite frankly, family work can be lackluster. That was disconcerting enough, but something looms dangerously familiar now, even in homes where, for a time, women had returned as stout home builders. I'm seeing it over the internet. I'm hearing it from young mothers around me. This job is hard, too hard, in fact, and I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be. And Jesus would want me to be happy, so that settles it. We have an old problem with a new enemy. And it may be far more complicated than my black and white conclusion, but I think an unsuspected enemy has played a huge role in luring women, again, from embracing Proverbs 31 style, the duties of home and family. Let's talk about the internet. Don't go crazy on me. I love the internet. I mean, it's kind of a love-hate thing, but I mean, we love the internet, right? In fact, I run an incredible home business that solely requires me to use the internet. And if you want to learn more about it, you need to let me know. You need to reach out to me. You can reach me at generationcedar.com because we're changing the landscape of our financial picture finally after all these years, and I'm so excited about it. It's a great, if you like internet marketing, if you like online, the idea of having an online business, it's the best one I have found. But anyway, the internet is awesome. I've met new wonderful friends from the internet. I research, learn, I collect educational tools, I look at recipes, I diagnose sickness, we watch spectacular documentaries or movies, and we use the thesaurus on the internet. My daughter's learning to play the guitar for free. My son has run an art business. I've run an Etsy shop. I compare prices. I shop. I print business cards. I keep in touch with people. The internet has opened up possibilities never before imagined, and I am so thankful for this tool. But its lure is distracting us. See, the internet is very exciting. There are fun Pinterest ideas that at least make me feel crafty. There are articles galore and blogs that help me grow. There are fabulous pictures, funny videos. There's YouTube. Of course, there's a whole community on social media where we not only get to keep up with everything that's going on, but we get to project our goings on onto other people. And for the first time, for some, feel validated and important. The internet is addictingly fun. And this excitement does something terrible. The same thing other distractions in history have done to our foremothers. Remember the days of soap operas? Those were our moms' escapes. It makes our children, our husbands, and our daily work boring, tedious, and frustrating. This excitement is why your children annoy you and homemaking is boring. Because frankly, I'd rather surf the internet than clean my floors. And while I'm surfing the internet, that child who needs me, he becomes an irritation, not a ministry. Just a minute, or worse, the irritation in my voice when he simply asks a question, you know? If I'm feeling down, the internet is there to take my mind off of it. If I am failing at child training, I can post stuff on Facebook that looks like I'm not. And for a moment, I might believe it. I can escape. I can be entertained. I can forget and put off and avoid work, wave my children away, feed a vast cavern that yearns to be filled, but only contentment in Christ can really fill. If this hurts, you're not alone. The Lord is dealing deeply with me about how to use this incredible tool that has potential to absolutely destroy all I hold dear. And I'm thinking of my own children and how what plagues one generation tends to be heightened and becomes so familiar we don't recognize the damage in the next generation. I want to enjoy the simplicity of my life, complete with the work I don't like and the routine that is not Pinterest worthy. I want to be in tune with my children so that when they need me, I can answer with patience and readiness. I want to be ready to hear my husband when he comes home and show him I'm fully his. I don't want the pseudo fulfillment of the internet to convince me my life isn't enough and my family is secondary. I pray this for us all. And I challenge you, older women, let's get behind the younger moms and cheer them on and help them stay the course and see the incredible purpose in their prosaic lives. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode. I want to invite you to come over to my blog at generationscedar.com. I have been writing there for 17 years, and you'll just find a treasure trove of encouragement, inspiration. I talk about all things Christian motherhood, parenting in general, and homeschooling, and so much more. I know you will be inspired and encouraged. And I would just love to connect with you too. If you subscribe, we start a conversation and you'll receive a weekly question and answer and also a link to every other week's podcast. So hop over there, subscribe, and let's chat. Hope to hear from you soon.